Hey butterflies, it's your girl Pam, and today I am coming to you from my front porch. Um, I was sitting out here. My BFF encouraged me after I did my porch and painted my furniture and stuff to kind of sit out here and enjoy it. Um, so that's what I'm doing now. I had to take Dre to the doctor. He is, he's 16 months and he has been very irritable. He's a very happy baby. And so he's been running a fever for about 102 and some change. So for the last 2 nights. So I took him today and they did a strep. That was not, um, he didn't have strep. He didn't have ear infection, but his throat was raw. It was red. And so they did the strep and they did a urinalysis. He didn't have a UTI. And they did the test down the nostrils. So actually, he did better with that one than he did the strep. So can't get mad at that. But anyway, I wanted to come on and tell you guys exactly what has been going on with my health. I am very pleased to say overall I have thus far lost 7.6 pounds since August 25th. I will weigh in tomorrow. Um, and I'll probably, just because I'm starting this today on a Thursday, um, I'll probably maybe pop. I'll try to pop it maybe in the description what the total was for tomorrow. If it was positive, if it ain't, y'all ain't gonna know. um, but let's see what else has been going on. So I did get my A1C back. It went down. Yes. I was a little scared. I thought it was gonna go up, but it went down to from 6.9 back in December to 6.5. So right now, I am point one away from being back into pre-diabetic versus diabetic, the range of that. So I'm really excited about that. I'm heading in the right direction. I've been working with two dietitians, one from Blue Cross and Blue Shield and one from Augusta University. So I've been working with them. Um, I have, my cholesterol went down a total of 11 points. So it is now back into the range of good. But my bad cholesterol, although it did go down 7 points, it is still outside of the range of what they want bad cholesterol to be. So, but we're heading in the right direction with that too. So I'm not upset about that. Y'all, it feels so good out here. So good, so good. My arm is starting to hurt. So, um, let's see what else is going on. I increased, y'all gonna laugh at this. I increased my um, exercise. And if you recall, my goals with the nutritionist, dietitian, whatever you want to call them, was keep my carbs 45 for meals or less, 45 grams or less for meals, and then 15 grams or less for snacks, right? So I did that. And then my other goal was, drink 12 glasses of water a day. I've probably been at about 10, but hey, I'm getting there. And I normally love water. This is what that is right there. So I normally don't have that much problem with water. Um, and then the last one was to exercise for 15 minutes. And so I have been doing that. And then our new goal was for me, this fly loves me. My new goal was for me to start working out 30 minutes. And so that started Monday. Now, let me tell you what's going to make y'all laugh. I tried to do a 30-minute walking off the pounds and thought I just asked Jesus to take me. forget, forget it. Just take me. It's all right. About to die. So what I ended up doing was I do 15-minute video with walking off the pounds, and then I rest for 10, and then I do another 15 minutes. And so that seems to have worked for me. I felt more better, not so, like completely out of it type thing. So it's worked. I've been doing it, I'm gonna do that 5 days a week. I'm gonna try to cut my carbs down to maybe 30, between 30 and 45 versus just sticking to the 45. See if I can cut them down just a little bit more, and we'll see how that works. And just, make sure that my water intake. So let me tell y'all what happened. Something's on me. Get off me. So let me tell y'all. And if I told y'all this story before, please forgive me. But Janae asked me to go to breakfast with her, right? And so we were going to Chick-fil-A. And I was excited. And I was excited about Chick-fil-A. She was paying. That made me even more excited. But I decided to do something that I haven't done before. I checked what the nutrition value was prior to. And I'm glad I did. So what happened was, my normal meal is a 4-count mini, hash browns, an orange juice, 2 Polynesian sauce, and 1 strawberry jelly, and pepper jack cheese. So that's my normal. I get it, I'm a creature of habit. I do the same thing wherever I'm going. I have one meal that I'm going to eat. So that was it, right? So I was like, okay, y'all, now you got to remember, I'm supposed to stay under 45 grams of carbohydrates. That was 130 milligrams of carbohydrates. 130. That wasn't even a whole lot of a meal. So I am a very much so a black and white type girl. And so my first thing was, bump it, I'm going to eat it anyway. Okay. Didn't want to have that thought process. But then the other thing was, I was like, okay, what else can I do to see if I can? Because realistically, y'all, for me to say that I'm never going back to Chick-fil-A is not realistic. So let me see what I can do. All right. And then I guess the other thing is that I just couldn't go, Janae, and I'll take you, and I just can't go. I didn't like that idea. That's just being honest. I'm just looking around my neighborhood. I'm loving this, y'all. So anyway, I went on, and I ended up with a 6-count nugget, no bread. I XO'd the orange juice, and did I tell y'all this story? If I did, please forgive me. But I'm so excited about this that I made the a choice to do something different and still be able to get and enjoy something that I like to go to. I like to go to that restaurant. So a 6-count nugget, no bread. I did the hash browns. I didn't do the orange juice, and I got 1 ketchup pack. One ketchup pack, and I literally dipped everything in that 1 ketchup pack. Guess how many carbs that was, y'all? Guess. I'll give you enough time. 39.5. I was like, yes, 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 yes. I was so happy. I was under my 45, and I was still able. I felt good. I felt, I felt like I had accomplished something, because like I said, I'm either all in or completely out, one or the other. So I felt good about it, and I was really excited. So that was that. The other thing I figured out is that I was binging. I was upset with Bree because I needed to see my kid, and she was like kind of dusting me off. I mean, just kind of chewing me off, and my feelings was hurt. Um, Dre's crying if y'all hear him. He's with Janae. Um, so, and I think that's Tank. Um, so I found myself kind of wanting to binge, and I started to pick up food. I wasn't hungry. I was picking up food, and that it really kind of saw that that's what I was doing. So I said, okay. So I started journaling, and I figured out that I felt rejected from Bree, and when I feel rejected, I eat, because when I overeat like that, then it makes me feel like I'm unworthy to be able to lose the weight. Um, and it kind of validates what my dark side is trying to make me believe anyway, is that I'm not worthy of losing weight. I'm not worthy of being healthy. And in the same token, dealing with my younger self, I realized that that rejection also made me um, feel like I wasn't worthy to be loved. I wasn't worthy um, to be in your presence because you didn't care enough. And it may not have even had anything to do with me, but that's what I realized. And so, as I'm pulling these layers apart, I'm realizing that my younger self has a lot to do with my older self, and not addressing certain things in my life is continuously causing me pain. Um, the only reason that I'm not sharing the specifics with a situation today is because it's dealing with somebody else's life, and I don't have permission to do that. But I kind of found out some really, to me, I would say disturbing news. And because I've found out this news, um, being the person that I am, and because I love you, I have a hard time not saying something. I've been asked not to say something, and when somebody asks me, they tell me something in confidence, and they ask me not to say anything, then I try to uphold that as much as I possibly can. And the things that are going on could potentially be something. It's not 100% that it could be bad for that person, but it's definitely an uh, um, it's definitely a possibility. Okay, and so I realize enough to know that when you try to push your loved ones in one direction, um, they're gonna go the other direction. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning. I'm sure y'all probably done guess it's one of my kids. So, um, Dre's having a real hard time. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. I just pray that it's not the thing that's going around the world right now. Um, he's just so little. So, but anyway, oops, sorry, y'all. I guess y'all probably guessed it. If it's somebody that means a lot to me, it's probably one of my kids. But and it's hard. It's hard when you see you want to protect them. You know, and but this one I'm not going to be able to internalize, and I'm not going to be able to internalize it because um it's going to cause me to go to a dark place, which is eating. I've told y'all that I've dealt with depression before, and so I've got to look out for myself. I have to really, I have to invest in me. I have to invest in me. So, um, the end result of this is that she'll be all right. I will pray, um, and I have to believe that you know it'll be okay. So there we have it with that. I am really excited about everything that is going on as far as my weight is concerned. I'm gonna sit out here for just a little while longer. It's a little bit after 6. So I'm gonna sit out here a little bit longer and read. Oh y'all, this book, my cousin, bless her heart, she sent me this book. Can y'all see that? And it probably is really okay. It's probably backwards on top of everything else. But it says the healing is in the rain. One woman's spiritual journey in search of in search of truth, healing, happiness, and a permanent weight loss. It's by Sandy Wade. And this book is really, let me tell you something. In the first part of this book, I was just like, wow. First of all, I didn't even get to the first chapter. I was in the preface. Yeah, and that's when I kind of came to my determination that I was really dealing with the feelings of rejection, and then the first chapter is called "Suck It Up, Buttercup." I love it. So she had me hooked. But this was her 52-week process of what she went through in losing weight. Now, she did not have to lose as much weight as I have to lose, but I don't think that it necessarily even has anything to do with a number. I think it has to do with the fact that you have to get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? So I love it that my cousin D, thank you, D, um, sent me this book after my original video that scared everybody. And it was very nice of her to send it to me. And it's been a really, really good read. You can read it. And she tells you, if you want to just read that one chapter per week, so therefore you can just kind of follow her 52-week process, or you can read and keep reading as you go, as you want to. So I kind of do a combination of both. Like I said, I'm sitting out here now on my front porch, so I'm gonna read a little while longer before it gets dark. See, the sun is starting to shift, so I'm gonna sit out here for a little while longer, and then I'm gonna go exercise, and then I'm gonna go edit this for you guys and upload it. But I love you guys so much. Leave me some comments. Tell me what's going on in your life, in your neck of the woods. Whoop. See, that's what you get for trying to be creative. Sorry, y'all. Tell me what's going on in y'all's neck of the woods. Let me know if you guys are safe, because that's very important to me. I love you guys so much. Also, tell me what's going on with your weight loss journey. Tell me how you're dealing with, especially with the situation that's going on with the world. How are you dealing with it? Are you getting exercise inside, outside? Are you doing exercise? Have you turned into a couch potato? I understand all of those and above, but if you guys want to, somebody asked me about maybe another group, and I'm open to it. So if y'all want to, let me know, and I'll start up another Facebook group where we can chat and just keep each other accountable. I do want to tell you one additional thing. One of my good friends in Kentucky, he has um, gone through the same thing as I did, and he ended up having to take insulin. I hope he doesn't mind me saying this, but he, oh, it sounded like a school bus. And he was just very determined that he didn't want me to go through the same thing that he's going through. And I am so very, very grateful that um, he appreciates me enough to want to make sure that I have a clear understanding of what um, getting diabetes and what it can do to your body. And so he sent me a video, y'all, of him giving himself an injection, and it scared the hell out of me. So anyway, we send each other every day, at least Monday through Friday, how many minutes we exercise. We just put 1-5, or because it's what I was doing now, 3-0. Or he'll do an hour or whatever he's doing on and I hope this line is not in the middle of my thing. And so he'll put the same thing in a message real quick and say, I exercised this long, and just to hold each other accountable. And then we do a check-in on Wednesday. This is a childhood friend, and so I do appreciate that. It's just like another person on your team. The other thing I'm gonna tell y'all is that my blood pressure was good. It was 132/80. For me to not have to go back on the other medicine, because I'm still on the the water pill, I had to stay at 145 under 90. If it went over that, then we were gonna have to talk about another pill. But I was having really bad joint pain. And listen to your body and tell to your doctor. And I had to have a come to Jesus moment with my doctor, and I told him, I said, look, I felt like you just kind of told me, hey, you got pre-diabetes, hey, you got diabetes, and threw me out there and now lose weight. And I said, I need somebody that's going to be on my team. And so that was the first time that I was I advocated for myself. And I was like, I gave him the example of when I felt like my joints and stuff were hurting from one of the medicines that he put me on. And they like y'all, that was one of the reasons I stopped exercising before, was because I was in such pain. And so I told him, the medicine that's one of the side effects. And he was like, well, I prescribe this to thousands of people, but if it's hurting me, I'm talking about me, I'm not talking about 1,000 people. And so we had that conversation, and he apologized. And I just told him, I said, look, I'm looking for somebody that's going to be on my team. My dietitian, I'm looking for her to be on my team. The nurse that calls, I'm looking for her to be on my team. And, with my friend in Kentucky. And so with you guys backing me and everything, and I feel really, really good about the outcome. So I'll keep you guys posted. If I don't, if I end up having to upload it, I'll shoot something in the comments or something and let you guys know what the weight loss was for this week. But other than that, I just want to hear from you guys. Let me tell me what's going on in your life, your weight loss or your personal stuff, financial, whatever you want to do. And make sure that you subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. It really does help out the channel. Right now I'm doing this to chronicle my life. I don't have enough subscribers, although I love all the subscribers I have, but I don't have enough to be able to, use this as a quote unquote side hustle. But it's coming. If it's meant to be, it's coming. But In the meantime, if you are looking and you haven't subscribed, it would definitely help out the channel and I would appreciate it greatly. And until next time, butterflies, love you.